Isaiah chapter 18. Woe to the land shadowed with whirring wings, which is beyond the rivers of Cush, which sends envoys by sea, even in vessels of reed on the waters, saying, Go, swift messengers, to a nation tall and smooth-skinned, to a people dreaded from their beginning onward, a nation mighty and trampling, whose land the rivers divide. All inhabitants of the world, and you that dwell on the earth, when a banner is lifted up on the mountains, look. And when a ram's horn is blown, hear. For thus Yahweh says to me, I am still, and I watch in my dwelling place, like dazzling heat and sunshine, like a cloud of dew in the heat of harvest. For before harvest, when the bud is perfect, and the sour grape is ripening in the flower, then he shall cut off the twigs with pruning hooks, and shall cut down and take away the spreading branches. They are left together for the mountain birds of prey, and for the beasts of the earth, and the birds of prey shall summer on them, and all the beasts of the earth winter on them. In that time a present shall be brought to Yahweh of hosts from a people tall and smooth-skinned, and from a people awesome from their beginning onward, a nation mighty and trampling, whose land the rivers have divided, to the place of the name of Yahweh of hosts, to Mount Sion. Chapter 19. The message concerning Egypt. See, Yahweh is riding on a swift cloud, and he shall come into Egypt, and the idols of Egypt shall trample at his presence. And the heart of Mitzrayim, Egypt, melt in its midst. And I shall stir up Egyptians against Egyptians, and they shall fight, each one against his brother, and each one against his neighbor, city against city, reign against reign. And the spirit of Egypt shall vanish within them, and I destroy their counsel. And they shall seek the idols, and the mutterers, the mediums, and sorcerers, and I shall deliver the Egyptians into the hand of a cruel master and a fierce sovereign to rule over them, declares the Adon Yahweh of hosts. And water shall fall from the sea, and river wasted and dried up. The river shall stink, and the stream shall be weak and dried up. Reeds and rushes shall wither. Bare places by the river, by the mouth of the river, and every sown field by the river shall wither. It shall be driven away and be no more. And the fishermen shall lament, and all of those who cast hooks into the river shall mourn. And they who spread nets on the water shall pine away. And those who work in fine flax, and those who weave fine fabric, shall become ashamed. And its foundation shall be crushed, all the wage workers grieved in being. The princes of Soan are only fools. The counsel of Pharaoh's wise ones have become senseless. How do you say to Pharaoh, I am the son of the wise, the son of ancient sovereigns? Where are they? Where are your wise men? Let them show you. Let them know what Yahweh of hosts has counseled against Egypt. The princes of Soan have become fools. The princes of Noph are deceived. They, the cornerstone of her tribes, have led Egypt astray. Yahweh has mixed a perverse spirit in her midst, and they have led Mitzrayim astray in all of her work, as a drunkard strays in his vomit. And there is no work for Mitzrayim by either head or tail, palm branch or bulrush. In that day Egypt shall become like woman, and tremble in fear because of the waving of the hand of Yahweh of hosts, which he waves over it. And the land of Judah shall be a fear to Egypt. Everyone who mentioned it fears for himself, because of the counsel of Yahweh of hosts, which he has counseled against it. In that day 5 cities in the land of Egypt shall speak the language of Canaan, and swear by Yahweh of hosts. One is called the city of destruction. In that day an altar to Yahweh shall be in the midst of the land of Egypt, and a standing column to Yahweh at its border. And it shall be for a sign and for a witness to Yahweh of hosts in the land of Egypt. When they cry to Yahweh because of the oppressors, he sends them a Savior and Elohim, and shall deliver them. And Yahweh shall be known to Mitzrayim, and the Mitzrites shall know Yahweh in that day, and make slaughtering meal offerings, and shall make a vow to Yahweh, and pay it. And Yahweh shall smite Egypt, smite it and heal it, and they shall turn to Yahweh. And he shall hear them and heal them. In that day there shall be a highway from Egypt, Mitzrayim, to Ashur. And Ashur shall come into Egypt, and Egypt into Ashur. And Egypt shall serve with Ashur. In that day Israel shall be one of three with Mitzrayim and Ashur, even a blessing, a barakah, in the midst of the earth, whom Yahweh of hosts shall bless, Barak, saying, Blessed is Mitzrayim, Baruch is Mitzrayim, my people, and Ashur, the work of my hands, and Israel, my inheritance.